Hundreds dead, thousands infected across multiple continents, millions quarantined with whole cities in lockdown.
New York City is overwhelmed.
The number of dead and infected continues to grow at an alarming rate. 4,000 American sailors are trapped in place.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Lala the Explorer. I'm your host Bilal Sheikh. In today's video, we're going to take a quick look at what we currently know about the coronavirus. Now keep in mind, this is a fairly new virus. What we know about now might change in the future. In December 2019, there was a cluster of pneumonia cases in China. Investigations found that it was caused by the previously unknown virus now named as COVID-19 or the 2019 novel coronavirus. COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by the coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time. Let's put it in comparison to some of the contagious diseases that we know of. Measles is one of the most contagious diseases that we know of. Just one person is most likely to infect about 12 to 18 people. That number is called the disease's basic reproduction number, or R0. Scientists use that number to describe how contagious a disease is. Zika has an R0 of 6.6, super contagious, but the seasonal flu, just a little over 1. But the COVID-19, the disease caused by the coronavirus, a little over 2. Now this difference between the COVID-19 and the flu might not seem so big when you look at in comparison to these really contagious diseases like measles and Zika. Plus, a lot of symptoms between the COVID-19 and flu are very similar. Fever, cough, and in some severe cases pneumonia, in which they both can be fatal. Many people say it's like flu, but let's go back to the R0 numbers again. If the flu has an R0 of 1.3, that means each person gets either 1 or 2 people sick. After 10 rounds, that's 56 total people. And if we run the same model with COVID-19, R0 at 2, one person with it get 2 people sick, and get 2 people sick after 10 rounds, it's over 2,000 people. But this does not happen with the flu. Understanding how crucial it is and why we need to take it so seriously. When we compare it to the flu to make ourselves calm about this COVID-19, that is not the right reaction. When we say tens of thousands of people die a year because of flu, we haven't even had this COVID-19 for a year yet. We have only had it for a few months. Every year, flu kills thousands of people. As of in 2017 alone, in the United States, the flu killed about 60,000 people. In coronavirus, in the late March, it has killed over 40,000 people around the world, and scientists expect this number to go way higher. The first big difference between the COVID-19 and the flu is that how long it takes you to feel sick. From the moment you're infected with COVID-19, usually take 5 days before you even start to feel symptoms. In some cases, it can take from 12 to 14 days. This is known as incubation period, and scientists believe that during this incubation period, you might be contagious the whole time, or most of it. While the flu, on the other hand, has an incubation period of just 2 days. You get sick, and you feel sick, and you know you're contagious. And that is what we are used to. But the COVID-19 flips that around. You can be contagious and spreading it around for several days, and up to 2 weeks before you even realize that you are sick. And that leads to the next big difference. No human immune system has seen this virus before, and there is no human natural immunity to this virus in their bodies yet. In the flu season, there's always a number of people in the population who are already immune to it. It's either because they have already had their flu shots, or they have already had that flu strain, which kind of limits the spread of the virus. When one person is contagious, he can only pass it on to another person who is not immune to it, or that person can pass it on to another who is not immune to it. That is why the scientists and doctor encourages us to get the flu shots every year. If enough people have the immunity to the virus, that can protect and kind of act like a shield from reaching the virus to the people who are not immune to it. But the COVID-19 is brand new. There is no vaccine for it yet. the person who's contagious, who may not even know he's infected with it, comes in contact with another person, that is how this virus can spread like a wildfire. And then you see how dangerous this virus is. Only 2% of the people with the flu used to be hospitalized, but 20 to even 30% of the people with the COVID-19 do. Scientists are still learning about the COVID-19 fatality rate, but they think that is somewhere from 1 to 3%, and that is talking about the average across all age groups. For older people and people with weaker immune system, that can be even higher. On the other hand, flu has a fatality rate of just 0.1%, and that is the disease that killed nearly 60,000 people in 2017 in the United States alone. That is an important thing to be scared of when we look at all the other things that are different between the COVID-19 than all the other diseases we have had so far. Estimates vary, but the scientists have warned that nearly 20 to 60% of the world's population can become infected with this virus because there is no vaccine and no cure for it yet. The only way to avoid it is to take yourself out of the chain. Stay at home as much as possible. And that is only going to happen if each one of us takes it seriously. The COVID-19 spreads from person to person mainly through close contacts. The droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes. These droplets cannot travel too far in the air. They approximately travel 1 meter and quickly settles on the surface. The exact time that the virus can survive on a surface is not known yet, so it is wise to clean the surfaces regularly, particularly in the vicinity of the people infected with COVID-19. Due to our normal habits, we constantly touch our nose, mouth, or eyes in regular basis in normal life. The best way to avoid it is to wear gloves and mask while in the public areas, and wash your hands constantly with soap and water, and use hand sanitizer, alcohol-based hand sanitizers on regular basis, at least 60% alcohol. Stay home, stay healthy, save lives. Salam.